It's popping YouTube. Top 5 movie villains versus the actual villain. Because, you know, there's always, you know, that, the main person that they show as the villain, but then there was somebody else who was actually the villain. You know, pretty sure they're going to give some pretty good examples. And hopefully we stay in with black movies, but I see some extras in the background. I see Thanos, I see this white guy, so I don't know who this lady is. So we'll see. We shall see. Let's get into it, though. Facts. Subscribe, like, do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the channel. Yo.
They show us the portrayed villain. But many times I've seen movies.
What the fuck? Running back.
Many times we watch a movie and they show us the portrayed villain. But many times I've seen movies where the hero or the portrayed good person is actually the real villain. I'm Didi Conway, and for this top 5 countdown, we'll look at the movie villain versus the character that I believe is the actual villain. I'm smoking grits and selling chickens, call that
Didi Con. Oh, never mind.
It's Gucci. Starting off the countdown, we have Soul Food, and the person they
Soul Food. This is all movies. Okay. Soul Food. I'm not familiar at all with this movie.
Portrayed as the villain was Terry. They made us feel like Terry was just a bougie-ass chick that loved to flaunt around her job to her family.
I'm an ATM. Automatically Terry's money.
Let's be nice. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there.
ATM. Automatically Terry's money.
But you didn't have to say it.
In all reality, her doing that was because her whole family was fucking trash, and it was essentially like the one thing that she kind of had over them. Her family was the real villain.
Oh, so they were just like, okay, so yeah, they were just using her for her money and stuff like that. So, like, you know, I mean, yeah, of course somebody like that would become bitter towards their family. Of course.
Especially Big Mama, extra big back ass.
That's a huge bitch.
Family trash as hell. Her sister took her dude in high school when it started a whole family with him.
Get out of the car now! Get out of the car right now! Get out!
And then y'all steady volunteering her money like it's y'all's.
I felt that Terry and Miles could pay for everything, and then maybe we could pay you all back in installments.
Huh?
Pay you all back in installments. How you just gonna offer up my wallet? How you just gonna offer up my pockets? My hard-earned money. You see, I don't like that shit. Black people do that shit, though. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna put it on all y'all, though. I can't speak for everybody. That would be unfair. But I've been in many situations where niggas just offer my shit just thinking that I'm just gonna be cool with it. Like, nah. That would be, like, honestly, that makes me extra double down and not give you whatever you expected that you was gonna get. Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that.
Broke ass behavior.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Then she at work slaving and shit, and the nigga she with now cheating on her with cousin Faith. Man.
Cousin Faith. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. Keep it a buck. I'm keeping it honest. Cousin Faith gonna have to get her ass beat. And on top of that, man's gonna have to get shot. Not gonna lie. On top of that, the entire family gotta get cussed out. The entire family gotta get cussed out. Because I bet you the family knew. That's how trifling they sound.
Lil Bob ass.
You know what? The family fucked my husband.
Lil Bob ass.
Lil Bob ass.
You know what? The family fucked my husband.
That is crazy. The family fucked my husband. That's wild.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Then Big Mama allowed Terry to pay for shit, knowing that her brother was fucking loaded with money upstairs.
Big Mama really did have a pile of money hidden away. And she had a stash in the last place we all think to look. Uncle Pete's TV.
Nigga money.
And not only that, she enabled every...
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's like usually a traditional kind of thing. Like after you find out your mom died or dad died, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, usually find out that they had like stash of money somewhere or something like that. Like, that's just her stash though. She had no, like, you know what I'm saying? If that was her personal stash, you know, and that's mom's. Like, okay, gotta be biased when it comes to moms though. Like, you know what I'm saying? She raised me, clothed me, fed me, paid for everything. My life now, I'm grown. I guess I'm just returning the favor. Like, I guess. Okay, I guess. You know, that makes sense. Because, of course, mom would have her own stash of money.
Everybody's behavior toward Terry or in other situations where she should have stepped in and said something.
Oh! Hey!
This
Hell
man
yeah.
dancing with the hoes at his wedding reception.
Oh, that's fucked up. At your wedding, my G? At your wedding reception, my G? Which is basically the after party? My G. What's up with you? You just got married. Nah, that's cold.
And you start dancing with him too, man, y'all can peace make these nuts. Y'all need to put Big Mama ass in the pack.
I can peace make these nuts. Like, nigga, what? All y'all getting packed the fuck up. Oh, hell no. Y'all all just stood there and watched the nigga that I just got married to rub up on this woman. Oh, all y'all getting the fuck out of here. They all gotta go.
He'll still be alive right now if you niggas ain't gas him up.
Next up at number 4, Titanic.
I'm flying.
Who was the enemy in this?
Although Rose's husband was seen as the villain in this movie, and he indeed was a shitty person.
Damn.
Oh, this is a little slut, isn't it?
Gotcha, bitch.
And hell, you could throw Rose's mama in there too. Rose was the real villain.
I'm pretty sure he had to mute that part for, you know, like, YouTube purposes.
Rose was set to get married and decided to mess off with Jack. And yes, I understand Rose's mama was shitty because she basically wanted her daughter to marry for money and didn't care what came with it.
You are.
I don't care. You still let this nigga Jack die, knowing there was room on that damn board. Or whatever it was. Next up at number 3, Friday After Next. And in this third installment of the Hood Classic, Friday After Next portrays freaky nigga Dane.
But niggas was also saying, oh, the board wouldn't have been able to support both they weight. Niggas, shut the fuck up. Bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you though, like, this was very I don't like really seeing buff niggas in these kind of predicaments. Like, nah, this was uncomfortable. This was like the only uncomfortable part about, like, you know, Friday. I ain't gonna lie. This probably, I ain't gonna lie, main reason why I don't revisit this movie.
Yo, nigga, you gay.
And
Gay as hell. I'm just saying. Gay as hell. I'm just saying. Like, that's the main reason why I really don't revisit that movie. Other than that, it is a solid movie. Not better than the first one. Not by a long shot.
Crackhead Santa. And hell, I'll throw Miss Pearly nasty ass in there too. He portrays them as the villain, but the real villain was Day-Day weak ass.
Holy moly, donut shop.
Bruh slept through a whole fight of his cousin, yelling for help while getting his ass whooped. You act like you ain't hear that shit.
Bitch.
Boy started to let the top flight security go to his damn head.
We top flight security of the world, Craig.
Talking crazy with that weak ass whistle, which made him say crazy shit to the wrong people, including these old ass ladies.
I want you to know who you talking to, too. Yeah. Top flight motherfucking security. Wait a minute, you can't talk to these old ass ladies like that.
Which eventually
Talk to these old ass ladies like this.
led them to getting chased by some gangsters. And they boss got that ass whooped by the gangsters for no damn reason.
But when you see him, you tell him we said this.
And ultimately, they ended up being fired. You can't tell me bro wasn't trying to get back at him for next Friday. Since we're already on the Friday franchise, this leads me to number 2, being Friday, the first installment of the franchise. They showed us Debo as the villain, and he truly was that. Baby Seal.
I think he probably gonna say the dad.
Look at that, but I couldn't help but figure that Smokey was the biggest villain.
God damn!
Smokey was a terrible fucking friend, bro. No
Really?
arguments to be held. You chilling with your best friend, but almost got Buddy killed for playing with big worm emotions.
I'm gonna have to fuck you up, Smokey. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions.
This nigga smoking up all the product.
These niggas almost died over $100. Over $100. Imagine almost like your life. Oh, like your life though. Like, really think about it. I know not everybody can just eat. Like, I know people be in predicaments. Like, they can't just get 100. Like, I get it. But you almost lost your life over $100.
Then
you had this drug dealer. It's just the fact that you had a drug dealer tracking your ass down all over the hood for $100.
It's told that both of y'all was smoking it when you should have just said you was smoking that shit. Then you got Felicia ass beat because you stole that $200 from Debo, so he thought it was her.
You see why I said
It was $200.
you have to tell us before you leave the house? Look at your face! Look at your face!
Which made Debbie speak up, get her ass mollywop too.
I'm not a man, otherwise I kick your ass myself.
Which made Craig step up.
It's a female. Shut your little punk ass up, nigga, before I drop you like I did this bitch.
And ultimately, you know, Craig had to.
Bro, what are you talking about saying Debo was this nigga talk about some Smokey was this nigga was nigga was piecing up women. Knocking them out left and right. Over $200. I mean, yeah, I mean you did owe him money, but what the fuck did these women have to do with that though?
Run to the suburbs But truthfully, another real and probably the biggest villain was Ezel. Had he not taken them fucking boxes, Craig wouldn't have been fired, and they probably wouldn't have been on that porch that day. And next up at number 1, Baby Boy.
Damn.
And of course, we know watching Baby Boy.
Okay, this one is definitely the dad. Well, not the dad. The nigga that, that's fucking his mom. I know that's a crazy sentence.
Boy, that the villain was Rodney.
Sound real hard on the phone, nephew.
But I believe the real villain was Yvette. And Jody both were the real villains, if we being
Yvette?
real.
Woman and the other hoes is tricks. I make love to you, I want to be with you, but I fuck other females from time to time. I don't know why, I just do it.
Jody indeed was a piece of shit. Taking your girl.
You keep it all the way up, but keep it all the. You can't call it lying if you don't lie.
Girl to get an abortion, never really trying to do shit in life, and get mad at your mama because she got a dude in the house. Smacking hoes.
Okay, this is the thing though. This was in self-defense. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't give a shit. If a bitch punched me in my eye, like, nigga, it's my eye. She blocked me in my eye. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you feel me? I'm not saying I'm a wild out and, like, beat the bitch bloody up. No, I'm not doing that. But if I get punched in the eye, it is a reflex that I'm gonna hit back. I don't care who you are. If I get punched in the eye intentionally too, she said bop. I'm sorry. I'm be like, yo. She might get a smack. I'm not gonna hold you. She might get pushed to the ground. I don't know.
The list goes on. But Yvette was the biggest piece of shit, bro.
Nah, but he gave her the meanest backhand. Wow. I'm sorry.
This is my opinion. You kept in touch with
This is my opinion. But you did keep in touch with your old nigga.
your ex in jail, telling him all your relationship issues with the dudes you with now. Honestly, making him feel like he had a chance. And had she not kept that situation going, he wouldn't have felt
That nigga-
comfortable even
He wouldn't have been comfortable enough to show up to the house. I'm just saying. That's on
coming
you.
to your crib, pulling up to that bitch after he got out of jail, disrespecting your son. And he shouldn't have even, had your address in the first place.
How the fuck he get your... That's what I'm saying. How the hell he have your address, though? Dang, bro. Trifling. Should have smacked her twice. All right, let me stop. That's
Which
jokes.
caused further tension, and it's real shit what happens in situations now. Like, people get killed because of this type of shit. The whole time we looking at the movie and we looking at Jody as a piece of shit, but Yvette she put herself in some crazy predicaments too. Why the fuck does this nigga have your address? Trash.
Like, real shit. Why the fuck did this man have your address? Like, why? Of all men to have your address, your ex, who in jail currently. Tragic. Bye, YouTube.